that a joint? Hey, just coming back early, I guess. I don't know. You know, because pumpage, like on a lot of things, it's not like just Bitcoin. Dude, I mean, Bitcoin's, you know, pumping. It's at 8,800 plus again. It's at that 50% retrace of the, we're talking June 26 high, all the way up there to the low point. You're right at that 50%. And, you know, pretty much the resistance is like 9150. You haven't gotten there yet, but this is what's so crazy, dude. Futures, Bitcoin futures, 9,025 right now. Look at this crap, dude. This is nuts. But also, look at the Dow Jones Industrial Futures, S&P 500 Futures also pumping. Oh my God, dude, so much liquidity. And then here's Tesla after hours.
Bruh.
$879 high, you know, it's 874 right now. And this is just continuing to climb. It's like, what do we take off, man? Take off Dow Jones and we can have Microsoft that also is killing it after hours on earnings. What? Oh, there it is, sorry. Yeah, hit a high of 186.52, closed the day at 177.43. So this is just ludicrous, dude. Bitcoin just fell below 8,800 again, barely. So going up to test again, but didn't get as high as you got earlier. You know, around, I don't know, like 1 o'clock, noon, 11 something. I was, you know, live earlier for over 2 hours. So looking at that, I mean, you know, spot price is selling off some, but you can clearly see like the futures still holding strong. It's over 9,000, I think they say. Hard to get stuff done, man, today, like with all this craziness. I mean, this is insane. So close to Vegeta, man. Yeah, Zach, man. Sure, just a hangout stream. It doesn't matter. So we still have earnings coming up on other big names. I think Amazon reports, what, tomorrow? Google already reported. Facebook, I think they reported. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh my God, look at this. After hours. Facebook, dude. Closed at 194.19. Is at 213. Wow. Huge pump on these tech names after hours and earnings. Okay, man. So let the pump continue. S&P at the close today was interesting. But this type of stuff, man, is all the index funds, I think, will be getting pushed up more tomorrow, maybe, because of this. What's up, Sam? Yeah. MR, Kryptonite. Marco Man says 9K tonight when Asia wakes up. It's possible. Look, you broke. We haven't back tested it yet, so that could always happen anytime, especially with us being at historically high levels on the relative strength index, 60-minute and 4-hour, where, you know, on the 60-minute for Bitcoin, the last time we saw the RSI this high was October 26, 2019, when we had that insane run up. And then before that was April 2nd, 2019, which was the insane run up. And 4-hour, last time we have seen the RSI this high was June 26, 2019. So this is like you're living a historical day today. So breathe it in. Don't take it for granted, because we won't see a day again like this probably for a while based on history. The recession really got canceled, man. Well, we will see what happens at a 78% retrace, 88% retrace. That's all those bearish bat patterns. See what happens when the index funds get up there, if they do. Yeah, meanwhile, Regen finally dumped after just going to like, oh my god, it's too high. What's up, B Nickel? Yeah, dude, thanks for watching, man. I mean, it's like whatever. It's more fun to hang out and watch this stuff than it is to just, you know, I'd be doing this like not on stream anyway, I guess, right? There's so much action. So you just hit the live button and do things. So, I mean, these are all at like highs of their day, of the day, man. S&P, right here, dude. It's like there. It's up 3.18%, man. Dude. Yeah, VeChain pumped. It's crazy though. VeChain's still lagging. So I mean, you think if the altcoins would catch up to Bitcoin in percentage retraces from the respective highs to their crash lows, there are assets, S coins, we call them out there, like EOS and I don't know, man, ETC maybe, VeChain, that have underperformed but could go higher just simply because of that to catch up percentage wise. So it's like VeChain doing things. Like it really is, man. It really, really is. So, you know, from that high to the crash low, you haven't even reached or achieved a 50% retrace yet from that high. So, okay, Bitcoin's like up here, dude, in percentage retrace from its respective high to the crash low. So, schools of thought are like underperformer, so when Bitcoin dumps, this is gonna outperform on dumping, right? Or it's like, hey, if Bitcoin remains bullish or just starts consolidating sideways for a while, maybe these alts, market participants in crypto would push these up to the deeper retrace levels too, like the 618, maybe the 786, you know? I mean, so higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows for now. Until that breaks, man, right? The higher highs, higher lows. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a crazy day, dude. Still 9,025 Bitcoin futures, and then 800, and look at this. We're watching this thing pump after hours. Tesla. Will it be at $900, which is an 88.6% retrace from all-time highs on Tesla? Dude, this is crazy. Oh my god. I don't know. If this just isn't insane to you, I don't know what would be. What's up, Riverman? Mr. Korea Man says XRP is the future. Well, I mean, XRP is a utility token that, you know, of Ripple, and you can't. If you own XRP, it doesn't necessarily mean you're investing in Ripple and, you know, Brad Garlinghouse and Schwartz, man, with David Schwartz, whatever. XLM, yeah, Big Daddy XLM outperforming XRP. Dude, look at this one, man. From its respective high to low, it's nearing a 78.6% retrace. So you can tell the difference between XLM and what we just looked at. You know, some scrub coin. My God. So, all right. For real. You know where we are. So this is XLM, and this is the rival, XRP. High to low, 50% retrace. So if XLM, or so if XRP was XLM right now on this chart, XRP would be at like 28.4 cents right now, just about. So that's kind of trying to give you perspective on percentage retrace and performance in this recovery, where XRP is lagging behind XLM tremendously. XLM won't last though. Dude, who knows, man? It's all speculative. Speculative as crap. Yeah, the XLM army rise up, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with the XRP peoples because they actually have an army. Where XLM certainly does not have any kind of army at all. Anyway. So EOS. Yeah, the trade on EOS, man. Where the target's 317, gotten as high as 309. It's just the measured move of the structure. Any way you look at it, you know. This is the way I perceive it, and this is like gives you a target because it's like the low to the high from the breakout. But then the secondary target could be a 50% retrace at like 343. Because we know that's like where, I mean, look where these S coins are going, dude. A lot of them, and maybe these catch up. XLM's up here, dude. So there's still room to run on these. Okay. Bitcoin has to like go sideways or continue moving up though for these to play out. Like if Bitcoin just starts like having major dump to the downside or something like that, that's gonna kill these altcoins. You know that, okay? Man, S&P is still just up there, dude. S&P futures. Oh my god, we're selling off. Being above 8,800, nothing above 8,800 is considered selling off. Okay, it's like, what? But yeah, like Bitcoin future just frozen, man, at 9,025. I did a poll, like, will Bitcoin hit 9,175? But it's like worded wrong, where people are like, how long do I have until that plays out? I guess it's like, I'm gonna redo the poll. Sorry. Give me a second. Let's see, will it fill? Before majorly reversing. I don't know, man. Like, yeah. I'm just saying that. I mean, it's like before reversing. Majorly? Can someone help me? I don't know. Let's just say like before Friday, whatever. That's it. I'm just doing that. Screw it. Perfect. Does this work? Chat, let me know if it's a decent poll. Give me a second, man. We're doing things. Many things. Well, I know it's called Restream.io. I used to use it. It's not my cup of tea though. It makes everything really laggy, and I'm talking like it makes chat lag, and that's just a big deal breaker for me. So I prefer to be exclusive on YouTube. I get it though. I understand. Okay, man. So that's the poll. Alright, we got some people voting, dude. Oh my god, it's 420, it's actually 419. So, hold your horses. Yeah, positive momentum on the weekly for Bitcoin. There it is.
Is that a joint?
Central time, of course. Yeah, let's go to the weekly on Bitcoin. Weekly positive Momo for the first time in a while. You know, first time since, what, March? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, March. Very good. And this is bullish divergence. And then the bullish divergence is following through right now. And I mean, the RSI on the weekly is at 56. So still neutral, but, you know, getting closer to that 60 mark. Anything over 60 is bullish. Notice how last time we ran up, I mean, we just up thrusted through it and just fell right back into bearish territory again on the RSI. So very good, but you know, deep retraces so far. What's the most major recent event on Bitcoin on the weekly that you can see?
Is that a joint?
Is that a pump?
Thanks, Aaron, man, for the 420. Appreciate it. Oh my god, I lost my school thought. Oh, the most recent major thing to occur on this weekly chart is the lowest low of the sell-off, of like the correction from this rally. So eventually, you know, you can pull back, go sideways, whatever, as long as you make a higher low than the previous low. I mean, eventually Bitcoin needs to break above 10,200, 10,550 and stay above it. And when it does that, that's like that's a major step in reversing your overall trend back to the upside. Haven't done it yet. And look, man, where you are on the weekly, just know this. And you know, there's some daily resistance and stuff, but like on the freaking weekly chart, there is no resistance where you are right now. The only resistance is 9,617. Can you see it? It's straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, up, down. So let's see if the weekly resistance ever gets tested. I mean, that's we're playing it. And man, it's like, you know, from this high to low, you almost look at this like some sort of dragon. I mean, it's dragon-esque, where you got like 2 feet and a hump. You are soon approaching that geometrical trend line, that potential supply line, right? 9,311. I mean, if it went straight up, you know, to 9,400 real fast, I mean, maybe that's what could play a role as reversal. But if you break that, I mean, I think it's already retraced so deep, you know, like the 618's 10K. All right, remember Fibonacci high to low weekly. Sub alpha trades. So Fibonacci, yeah, you're right at that 50% retrace. Right at, I mean, like you're touching it right now. And like the next Fibonacci node is 10K, and then the 786 is 11,737. This is how you know it's a really nice and valid here type of Fibonacci. I mean, you notice where the 618, there's like resistance points. You notice the 786, there's kind of like a resistance point, like reversal points. Like that's how it really helps, you know, give validity to where you're fib anchoring. It's kind of a way of checking your math a little bit. So yeah. So you're at 50%. Here's the 618. Here's 786. 886, you know, one wick, but okay. So, you know, pulling back a little bit, Tesla, Facebook, I'm sure Microsoft looks almost the same. We've got like, you know, futures are closed right now, I think now until, you know, the next 35 minutes, futures are closed. What's up, Zoner? Muddy, Sean S. What about bursting to get daily? I mean, I don't know how you'll get. It would take so much time to get back down to like 5K again, and that's the only freaking way on the daily you're gonna get bullish divergence, or unless like you start a new wave to the downside. You know, you have to make like lower lows, lower highs, lower lows for that to happen. You're just making higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, like Bitcoin's up like 14 friggin' % today, man. Man, that's just crazy though. On the weekly, there's no resistance till 9,600. Even though we know the daily, there is a little bit, just a little bit. Wow. So anyway, here's the. Well, we have it already up on the other screen, so why not? Look how, you know, look at the price action at market close today. They're like near the end, like the last 30 minutes. What's up, Corey C, man? Thanks for the 5 super chat, dudes. I'm sorry, I was distracted by the pair doing curls, pumping. Thanks, man. So yeah, all day we had, you know, not tested 29.53, but it took the last 30 minutes of trading for us to finally achieve it and touch it. And once we did touch it, there was a huge pullback. I mean, I think it got all the way down to 29.34 again before rallying and closing right at 29.41. So, but yeah, I mean, isn't it wild where we are? So you got like this 61.8% retrace from the all-time high to the crash low that you broke today, and then you back tested it, but then you're regarding also these resistances looking left, major historical overhead resistances. Like, it's a little zone right here. I mean, you're talking about the October and September 2018 peak and April of 2019 peak, okay? And it's like, look here, even you can see like the small amount of history we have at this point. This is a major reversal point. And if you do break it, you know, you can go to much higher levels, like you would see over 3,000. But it's just like, historically, we've reversed here pretty hard before, huh? I don't know. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but that's kind of what TA is, man. Bruh. Hello? Is anyone out there, man? Or is it just the aliens, dude? Hold on, man. Freaking Streamlabs does that. I wish I could get rid of it. Good song though. I don't even know my decibel levels anymore. Could be like way off. Sorry, dude. Oh yeah, double Fibonacci. Oh yeah, Philip. Robots, man. Do I think we retest 84 to 8500? Absolutely, at some point. I don't know whether it's going to be after we test 9150 or 9300 or after, right? Music is rigged. The wheel is rigged. Bitcoin is rigged. What's up, Brandon Buller? We'll see that poll. I mean, it's like 86 votes right now, so not many. Oh yeah, we haven't reviewed the poll from, you know, the multi-day poll. Looked at it on the day stream, or the morning-ish stream. Where is it? Right here. Yeah. So look at this, man. 405 votes in 2 days, 2 streams or whatever. Excuse me. And Bitcoin's 7780 area acted as a resounding breakout, not a reversal point. Even though in history it's been used a multitude of times as a reversal point, but also once it gets broken, it has huge moves and impulses to the upside. That was just like past 2 days. It's kind of been like the theme of the streams, right? Talking about this area so much. And so, yeah, man, it was neck and neck for so long. And then towards the end of the voting yesterday, the reversal point peoples took over. But they was wrong. You did it, chat. So will the 9175 CME futures gap fill before Friday? Most of you say yes, it will fill before Friday. Heck, man, it could fill tonight if this insanity continues. Can we talk about the Pentagon's UFO tweet? You're talking about where they released the stuff, man? It's... Yeah, you look at it and it's like, wow, man. It's like what Bob Lazar described, you know, at Area 51. It's probably something like that. Whether it's the alien or it's us, it's probably... You know it's not our technology. Oh my god, yeah, will we ever see 7K again? Will we ever see 8K again, man? I'll just be happy to see 9K, because Vegeta, man. Got that art, you know, right outside, or in between my 2 offices. Where, like, Vegeta and Goku are, like, fighting. I posted it in the Discord earlier. I don't know if I'll find it. Oh yeah, I found it. Sweet. Yeah, dude, this is like right outside this office, and next to it's my other office. Right, dude? It's like, this is the 9,000 battle, dude. And this is what Bitcoin price action's doing. The bears and the bulls are having a Kamehameha battle, dude. You know it right now. We're just watching it in a different form. It's just the chart itself. It's not actually watching the show, you know? Dude, I have no idea. This is too loud. Bug's not about to dump it, dude. I mean, a 50% retrace from the June 26th high to low, it could happen, sure. But, you know, there's no, you know, if you look at the weekly, there's no major resistance till that 9,600 area. The daily, it seems like 9,150. I mean, look here, listen. I mean, that is a resistance. You just wonder, will we test that before reversing to test 8,500 again? Because I do think that Bitcoin would in time maybe come back to test this. You'd think, right? It's done it on all the major historical support resistances. It's regarded them. This is like the first overhead resistance looking left, you know, from history that you've just kind of blasted through like nothing, you know, hot knife through butter. Yeah, I know. I haven't been tweeting much. I know. It's sorry, dude. I'm glad some of y'all like the art, man. Audio's good. Thank you. Well, we got 250 freaking likes already. Are you serious, man? What the heck happened? Dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, don't do it for me. You hit the like button for Bitcoin price action, man. Where it's up 14% today. And we're just, we got 25 minutes until the futures open back up again. Oh man, Leo, worst day to join, man. I'm in the chat. Hey, Leo Ryder, man, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. It's like the second to last day of the month, though. So, like, the billing cycle's like at the first. So, Bradford, we're just gonna have to, get with them on that. And you would want to wait until the first of the month to join the Patreon. So, but dude, I'm so thankful, and I appreciate it, man, a lot. We'll do what we can to get that fixed up, okay? Freaking Patreon! Hello, anybody? So, Facebook's still good. Smooth sailing. Tesla still just mooning. And then you got, just go to Microsoft again so you can see if there are people that are just joining, like big tech. It's like earnings season, but it's like the heart of earnings season right now with all these big tech names reporting this week. And, the continuation of craziness with Jerome Powell, who spoke today and didn't tell, there's no more real new information. Besides, like, I think we talked about it before the meeting on stream today, where it's like, okay, they're going to say, yeah, we took measures. The measures are playing out. They're working for now. We're going to continue to monitor. And if we need to, we're going to inject more money in the freaking markets. So good luck selling, pretty much. That was the gist of the meeting. Wait, what? Mr. Mac, that's slander, dude. Oh, okay, I get what you say. I get what you mean, dude. I thought you were saying, like, in the Patreon. I said to FOMO in now or something. No, dude. Yeah, that is a little bit of FOMO into the Patreon. Netflix. Hey, man, remember that time when it broke the support of 420? But then, oh god, dude, look at the wicks, man. That's what happened. Look at these freaking wicks. You bounced off that and you rallied, man. So you really do here, okay? On Netflix, on the 4 hour at least, it really does have like some clear, concise, hidden bullish divergence going on, right? Where you make a low, you make a higher low, you make lower or higher levels, or sorry, lower levels relative strength. That's hidden bullish divergence on Netflix. What will it play out? Probably depends on the macro. You'd think that there's no way that like fell below it, man. Yeah, I don't think that. Oh, dude. I don't think there's any way to plot it like that. Maybe go from 1 and 2 here. It's just down sloping consolidation after an impulse up, right? And it could reverse to the upside and, make a lower high, a double top, or a higher high. That could be in the midst. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, they don't care about long-term consequences. No politician ever does. The way the system works is everything's on a 4-year cycle. So, or 8-year cycle, really. It can be. But it's like you're always trying to, get reelected. You're always trying to get elected. There's always like new policies. So kicking the can down the road is kind of what like no one wants to be that guy that, what if the system has to fail, Well, that means, like, who knows, man, what could happen, how bad it could get if we actually let the debt cycle end with deflation. Okay, yeah, we didn't even look at the QQQ today. Well, not on this stream. We did on the last one. Just insane, dude. Cool Masters, that already happened. The press conference today happened. So it's like, oh yeah, double top? Yeah, right, dude. What a joke. Divergence, what a joke. Pump it, man. So 221, 786, next target. I mean, that's not even a real resistance. It's only an invisible fib. That's all it is, dude. Right? There's, like, kind of, I would think that the resistance is 225 on the Qs next. And then there's a gap fill at 230. And then there's the idea of the bearish bat, which the PCZ is at that gap fill at that 886. I mean, it has all the criteria, but then, like, the bat could turn into a deep crab, man. I don't think you want to see a deep crab, man. You know what a deep crab is? It's literally this. A 1618, you know, like, that'd be the reversal point. So yeah, I mean, this is like a gap fill 886. Maybe there's more bearish divergence by the time you get up there. It might be a reversal point. Yeah, sure. Sick. Okay, man, you want to see something lit as F right now? Let's go gold. Gold kind of trying to pivot here with a higher low. You have this 60 minute, maybe we see something more. I mean, that's kind of like accumulation happening on gold suddenly. Look where you have like these lows and then about the same lower trader settled up, and it's like higher levels row to strength. Oh man, this is good. So the bullish 5-0 is the argument here, where the target for gold is 1750-ish. That's the top of the bearish shark pattern, which bearish shark patterns in bull trends like gold turn into new harmonics called bullish 5-0s, where it's 0, X, A, B, C, and then D is the 50% retrace from the low point to high point here, 50%. Bruh. Let's see if it can follow through. Come on, man. Gold is freaking MVP, man, in my book. You know, for what it's been doing, it's been shredding it, man. Who is this? What, this song's called? No, I don't think that's right, man. It's not. It's like bugged out. Not telling me the names right now. Sorry, man. But Shazam, you got like a coin flip chance of it telling you accurately. Whatever. Thanks for the nearly 800 people tuned in. Did this freaking refresh? It didn't, man. It didn't save or something. I will destroy you, Streamlabs. Dude, that's so weird. My YouTube's saying I'm not outputting. My output is too low. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Are y'all experiencing buffering? Because that's what it's saying on my stream right now. Look at this. Make sure we're good here. No, okay, now it's... Okay, it's good now. I've never seen that before. Okay. So we're good? All right. Sweet. Perfect. Very good, man. No, I like it, man. What have you been looking at, dude? You remember? And then, like if you wanted to on gold, if you're truly interested in gold, gold has been a gold mine of just different bullish patterns that play out, man. Wedges and dragons and harmonics, dude. Double bottoms, double tops. Dude, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. But if you were like wanting to know, hey man, the first target on gold is at like 1750, what's the secondary target? Well, from the high to the low, you get your fib extensions. And I think a proper secondary target's like, 1770, but we do know that 1762 is a major, somewhat major, not the most major resistance historically. So it is, there are peaks, but the major peaks are like up here, like near $1,800. So you'd think, if it breaks 1762, I think, dude, gold will almost, like really, really good chance go to nearly $1,800. 1791. Dude, just look at history on gold. Once it breaks this area, for real, it goes straight up here. Every time. Like there's just, no pivot point. So could go to that, man. That could be like your third target or something if you were playing the bullish 5-0. Higher lows, man. Higher lows. It's a lower low here, but this is a higher low than this low. And if this is a true pivot, man, this is gonna continue on. Look, it's holding, support very well. Oh my God, dude. No problems on stream. Perfect. I think YouTube has been kind of bugging out a little bit today, even though it could be wrong. I hear the song. It's like, is this not? Demand so high for physical, right? And it's like if golds, on the charts are gonna follow that, then they should be way higher, right? And Paul, I don't know. It could be leading up. We looked at the last halvening, and leading up to the last halvening, there was a beautiful ascending triangle pattern, which is a form of accumulation. And we had that, and it broke out, and then maybe a month after, like the buying climax there, the halvening occurred, and then you were making lower highs at that point, and then you dumped and corrected for 100 days, 107 days from the halvening, and then the correction for it to get right back to its same level, and then that's when it continued on to eventually get to, almost $20,000 when it all ended. We could go back to it. It was pretty cool. We looked at it on the day stream. Check out that poll though real quick. Big one's 88.75, man. Altcoins doing things too. Really nice. 96 votes. That's embarrassing, man. Are we cool, dude? Go vote. Exercise your right. Okay, so we got like, just like almost 10 minutes to go until futures open back up. No Charizard, I've not. Jeffy's out there somewhere saying, "Oh my God, dude! Oh my God!" on gold. But I think we all are right now. Nice bullish engulfing candle. I mean, and really on the daily, you could say gold is starting to. It's not starting to. It's now. It's like price contractions going on gold. Today though on golds had its just noting its first level of negative momentum on the daily since March 24th. So that's not too long ago. I mean, it's over a month for sure. You gotta like this, man. The RSI is so nice. It's like right around 60, just hanging out up there. I mean, it does look like could be a double top, but you're holding support for now. You're making a higher low for now. And we know about the harmonic on the 4-hour. So, I mean, yeah, a little bit, but yeah, and it did reverse. It reversed, but if the trend's truly too strong, then it's gonna just hold support, make a higher low, and then run again, get bought back up. It's an extremely bullish trend, gold is. So extremely bullish conditions on an asset that's just been constantly making higher highs, higher lows. Your bearish patterns are just, there's a lower probability that they're going to play out. And you probably want to wait for separation of the histogram islands on the MACD before talking about real bearish divergence. So think about like, okay, the negative momentum builds, we keep barely selling off, or we start reversing here because of the 4-hour bullish pattern. And then it starts going green again, you know, and then it all of a sudden goes up to 1800, and then you've got like another histogram island that's rather large, and then you start showing bearish divergence up there, you know, and then it might reverse at these levels. So it's hard to say, man. I get you though. It's kind of diverging there, but strong bull trend holding support that was once resistance. And if that stays, if you do hold that, look at this, man. It's like almost like tweezer bottom stuff. Reminds me of what the Qs did on the 4-hour when they reversed to the upside. I remember this. It's like, how does this not work, man? How does this not play out? Like, you look at that. You see it? You know, it's literally this.
Look here. Look, listen.
So it's, you know, could fail, but same type of stuff, man. A support, and you're like tweezer bottoming off of that support. And that was literally the absolute bottom on the Qs, and since then it's reversed and rallied, retraced almost 78% of the way. That type of price action, and right at, look, support. So here we are trying to hold for a second day. All right, so this is gold's technical analysis. Whatever, dude. Bullish engulfing candle, 4-hour. Kawhi, dude, we know. I mean, like, you had a crash. You had a pretty historical crash with, you know, that it was a cash grab crash. And so with historical type of crashes, you can have historical types of, so drawdowns, right? Historical speed drawdowns, and you can have historically fast recoveries or markups. But, you know, when you get near the top, when you start getting to 78% retraces, 88% retraces, those are deep, and those are potential reversal areas. Yeah, precious metals TA with me, man. Saturday, man, you like my point, dude? Is it interesting? Well, copper played out, hit one target, and then went to moon. It happens. Can't stay in those downtrends forever. because it was like the third time hitting that supply line, right? 1, 2, and then the third. Oh my god, dude. Y'all seriously got me 400 likes?
Bruh.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate the like. Y'all, man. Oh my god. So just really hanging out. I mean, you know, we had been... See, a 4-hour candle happened. And once that new 4-hour candle opened, we started rallying again. Yeah, there's a bunch of assets looking like potential bearish bats, you know, but they could turn into freaking bearish crabs if they keep going. I'm good. Wow. You want to look at Phillips 66, man. Gapped up today. Earnings, I'm sure, right before open. And, man, you know, like, where's the overhead resistance? I mean, the overhead resistance is going to be up, like, here, you know? We are at the... Hey, Fracid, man, thanks for the elite contribution, dude.
Bruh.
Really appreciate that. Sorry, dude. I mean, it's been going. I mean, I've already been live for an hour. How is this? It doesn't make sense. Thank you, dude. So yeah, right. Look where you are. You know, there's a resistance point, July 2016. After this, you know, you see these little support resistance areas. $75 is the next target. If like the macro holds up, maybe Phillips could break that and go to the next one. But if you're talking like overhead resistance, the first one's $79, where it's you see the peaks. These peak reversal areas. So I think that might be the first target if it continues on up, right? If you can break where we are now. So if you're talking about retraces and stuff from the high to low, exceeding at 382 finally. So underperforming the major index funds where they're, you know, they're like pretty much at their 618s. That's where they are, man. They're like kind of above them now. So got some catching up to do. Not overbought on the daily, so could continue on up. I mean, just keep printing money and pumping it in the markets. All of them. So what, man? Maybe it's like Fishhead was saying, dude, the prophecy. Look, what is it? It's not the strongest looking pattern, but maybe it will play out, dude. Maybe it's like 3 rising valleys, man, with a confirmation line on the second peak, and you broke it freaking today. Oh my god, it's a Bulkowski pattern breakout. What? You gotta be kidding me. Anybody seeing? Are you seeing this S? Alright, so what's the measure move for Phillips if it's to truly make a 100% measure move? Oh, Phillips, dude. Oh my god, dude, right where the 200-day moving average is. What? There you go, $95.
Is that a joint?
Hey King, would you take a look at Airbus? Triple bottom on the daily.
Alright, Moss Drummer. Thanks for 420. Yeah, dude, we'll look at Airbus. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yes. Let me just wrap this up. So you get it, maybe, Jet? I mean, that could be a target for the pattern, man. 3 valleys, 2 peaks, the confirmation line, the breakout, the king out up here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Holy crap, man. Kind of looks like. Yeah, he's right, you know. He's freaking right, you know.
What's the TA say for TRMB? It's a really nice historic uptrend, still holding a very nice broadening pattern on the daily/weekly.
Hold on. Thank you, dude. Let me see here. Sorry, I got stuff going on. TRMB. We'll take a gander for sure. So, just looking at Airbus real quick. Let me make sure I got that. Don't forget, Phillips, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and you're making some higher lows too. So you got distribution going on, but you got accumulation going on, slightly accumulating. And look here, listen, you know, like the 4 hour. Look at this, very pretty, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bullish divergence there, and it's playing out. So I mean, you know, where could this go? Where could this, you know, 63.21? That's probably your target if it keeps going. And then after that, it's like $75. And you're just the previous peaks. I mean, that's gonna play a role as a potential reverse point. I mean, that's how it works, right? And you could look for $75 after that. But yeah, if you're talking about a real reversal here, I mean, you probably just go with Fibonacci. Since, you know, it's like, what's the neckline? Is this the neckline of the triple bottom, or is this one, man? You know, you just go with, you know, go with God, go with math, go with fibs. 83 to 104 if it's gonna really triple bottom, and actually this is going to be the reversal pattern that ushers in a much, you know, just a normal common retrace. And, you know, on the way up, you're gonna have gaps that fill. $85. This is assuming the pattern plays out. You know, this is how you just target for this for the longer term, because this could take a while to get there. So you think, you know, 63, 75, 85, boom, targets. Oh my god, Bitcoin's at 87.93. Yeah, dude. Hardly a dump. But yeah, man, this thing's nuclear. I mean, we're talking Chernobyl levels on the RSI, on the 4 hour. Like, we very seldom ever see these levels. Like, ever on Bitcoin. So nice. You can notice a little bit of accumulation. See the higher lows there? Should be noted. Up 10.42% today. Okay, man. What was the next one? TRMB. Tremble. Hey, it's the same thing, dude. Oh man, so you're at a major, somewhat major support resistance area, I guess. Like 35.86 or whatever, you know, it's like a valley before. You can see that, and then you know, somewhat of a peak there and a peak here. Wow, you want to talk about, look at this trading range that it was in for so freaking long, you know. It's finally back in it, man. So this could, I mean, this is like a major potential reversal point. Or it could go down, or if it breaks it, I mean, chances are you could run up to this point, like $40, kind of like I don't know, it's pretty deep into the zone, but that's like, just if you do break 35.86 for real, there's a real good chance you would eventually see $40. Because just look at the price action correlation, you know, it's like up and down. Hitting it and reversing. Okay, man. So, and then once you break it, you go to the top of the range. Here's your tremble, man. So good news if you have a real strong break above where you're testing right now. It's critical areas. That's it. You could use Fibonacci. You're at a 50% retrace, maybe even deeper, a little bit deeper than a 50%. No, you're like about to touch the 61.8% retrace. So that's not going to be, that's definitely really critical confluence there. Okay. Hello? Atani, what are you talking about, dude? I'm saying it can go either. I mean, it looks like a flag, right? And it had measure moves the upside downside on Bitcoin. Yeah, I could test that 2014 level. Oh, okay, Tony, I got you, dude. How you doing, man? You liking this pumpage, dude? Mr. Checkmark? Yeah, pulled back some from those highs, man. You know, the 50% retrace, it's there. It seems like you tried twice to break it, and you got less than 2 hours now until the daily candle close, which is, it's already done. It's already outdone itself. But we know tomorrow, 26 hours from now, roughly, the monthly candle is going to close. And if Bitcoin stays above 85.30 during that close, then Bitcoin will have a confirmed bullish engulfing candle on the monthly. Monthly bullish engulfing candles are amazing, dude. Blake Roberts, what? I mean, dude, that's like, this is house harmonic. Is that real? Is that real? It's like someone asking Andy Bernard if he went to Cornell. Or they're saying, like, what's Cornell, man? Just trolling. What's up, Danny, dude? Ugh, we've been going hard today, man. Big time. Yeah, that bullish divergence is continuing on. It's a double bottom pattern too. That's probably hit its targets. Where love is, man. Look, it's right at that 200-day moving average. I mean, touched it and literally regarded it as resistance. But, you know, in log scale, this is the only way to look at it. Kind of, it's kind of nasty. Not looking at logs like, oh. But this way, you know, it doesn't even matter about the channel, really. It's, you know, we could just do this. Wow, it does, you know, it didn't help. It's not whipsawing out because of market crashes. Great. So, I mean, usually do this, dude. Not that, don't do that. You know, and it's like the measured move. It's already hit though, and it's like hindsight, but whatever, dude. I mean, it's like once it broke out, hey, we just looked at a pattern that just broke out of a, you know, it's another type of pattern. It's not the double bottom, but it's a bullish reversal pattern. All right, so 96%, holy crap. So measured move percentage wise, it's right here. So that target's 1542. You're almost there, man. 50% retrace from the high to low, and the 200-day moving average. I mean, it's just upon you, you know. Look, man, this is what dreams are made of. Finding daily double bottoms like this with bullish divergence. This is what they can manifest into. If you're able to identify them, they're, you know, they can appear on any market. Beautiful. See, the thing is, Daniel Willis is asking what happened the last time we had a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly. I'll show you. Triple black swan event occurred the next month and ruined everything. But this is like, it's already happened. Okay, this is what he's asking. Let me show you real quick. So Bitcoin on the monthly. Here we are. So this is it right here. It was January. I mean, it's like, oh my God, dude, 10,500. Eventually got there. And then Corona candles, cash grab, whole market. Gold even did it, right? Gold was in a beautiful uptrend and it's already back in the uptrend. It said, oh, okay, that's what it was, scary. Okay, money's right back into gold. So, you know, it's just a scar on the chart now. But look, before that though, the last bullish engulfing candle we saw, that with no, hey, barring all acts of triple black swans or any black swan events from here on out for at least 6 months, man, this bullish engulfing candle manifested into an insane run. So yeah, can we even count that, since the fundamental, you know, the crap that happened in the world was so bad? I think maybe not. This is big time, dude. And here's your monthly and log scale, just so you can see it. Price contraction, down sloping resistance is all the way up at like 10. I mean, this is from all-time highs. It's different than this one to this one. I mean, you know, you see it's pretty awesome. I mean, this is a pause in the trend, isn't it? A pause in the trend. 2+ year price contraction. And it could go on, you know, even longer. That's pretty sexy, dude. Imagine a measured move. You can't imagine it, okay? We're not going to right now. It's too much. Excellent, Danny, man. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Dude, hold on. Freaking out of coffee, man. I mean, like, you know, I've drank all my coffee. Imagining, dude. You know what I'm saying, man? Sorry. Kind of losing my mind. Bitcoin's up right around $1,000 today. Oh, yeah, futures opened. I should be live now, right? Oh my God, are we double topping on the 5-minute chart, dude? Just kidding, because screw the 5-minute. But look, man, we're just live price action, so it's covering Bitcoin. So, you know, we have until Friday. 91.75 being a CME futures gap. We're so close to it, man. We were $110 away, but now it's like a high. And this is where the market closed up for a little bit. And, you know, it's open now, 8,900. Sorry, Microsoft is sold off, you know, a good amount from its highs, 186.52 after hours. Tesla just hanging in there, 876. This is crazy, dude. S&P futures up just a little bit, 0.3%, 0.36% already, dude.
Is UCO a good pickup to long at current price?
Dude, I don't know, man. Isn't it like that's just one of those derivatives? It's like it tracks the futures of oil. Dude, I don't know. Anything energy right now, man, it's like there's so much supply. The fundamentals are so bad. It's like the inverse of something like crypto or gold, you know, like for unlimited supply, but Bitcoin's like limited supply. You know, I know they're different things, but there's just so many people producing oil and there's just so much excess supply. I don't know, like, how long it would take for that to play out, or for that to, you know, for your investment. I don't know how long it would take for you to make money, you know. Could be a while. Till the fundamentals change, you know. Sorry, man, I'm like, blah, today. Someone want to see the monthly on UCO? Oh my God. Oh my God, we almost hit a 2618. So here's your here's your UCO on the monthly, since we were looking at Bitcoin. Are there any buying signals? I mean, you know, whatever. You don't have, like, if you want to invest in UCO, by all means, one can enter whenever they want, but if 120 to trade UCO the monthly, you're at, you know, you're just now, you know, you're getting to oversolds. Oh my god, we gonna call this bullish divergence? Remember, bullish divergence is 0, dude. Look, dude, since April 3rd, so in 18 days, this asset has lost 86% of its value, roughly. You know, I mean, it's climbed. It's only down 84% in less than 1 month, about 1 month. So, I mean, oh, you're diverging again, man. But no pad. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not that great to me, dude. I would prefer to look for assets that are in overall bull trends, like long term. The charts don't look like this, you know. You know, I would prefer to find something that, you know, looks like this, right, where it's making higher lows, it's range bound, whatever. You know, look at this critical support right there. Look what happened when it really broke it. It was gone, man. You know, you're looking for assets like this, like range bound. You finally got back in the range, and eventually you broke that range. So taking a long and a bear trend, I mean, catching a knife right now, I would think. Yeah, it's up 6.56% today. Can you even tell? I mean, on the chart, does it even look like it? Not really. All right, 87.53, selling off a little bit more after hitting a 50% retrace. Oh, this is log skills. Oops. There we go. Yeah, man. Could be just time to cool off for a while. You know, it could keep going up, but eventually, man, historically, we know you never really get up here. It's so uncommon to be this high on the RSI based on history, because it's like the only days that exist where we're at these levels in the past are like historically insane, like run, you know, impulse up days. But we know, right? It's like April 2nd, 2019 was one. You know how high we went after that, even when we were at these levels. So Blake, if you're referring to what I was talking about, my bad, dude. Okay? Sorry. But, you know, it's like, I don't know, in the past, like, couple weeks, some scrubs, like, you know, harassing and trolling and stuff, and it just comes with the territory of what I do. But it's just been, it was, like, kind of incessant. So, guards up. Yasha, which one is it on the monthly? What? Really? I mean, any of them. Go to the monthly, and then you look here and listen. This is 100% right now until, you know, this is a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly. It's on Coinbase. This is where I'm seeing it. Okay. Troll season. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Boeing, yeah, man. Decimated, dude.
Thank you so much for your genuine insight and introducing me to such a great community. Do you mind looking at Boeing with expectations as a long?
Yeah, man. Thank you, dude. Seriously, for the 1337. Again, man. Really, really appreciate the contribution and the kind words. Yeah, man, this is a great community. Tons of really cool people here. And welcome, dude. So Boeing in the long term, it's like too big to fail. But I don't know when you'll see 300 again, you know. Boeing, dude. So it's like from its all-time high to its low of the crash. You know, it retraced. It's only retraced 23.6% and it actually reversed there. So there's still probably upside potential. I mean, if the Fed is pumping money into markets, if this insanity continues, this could very well rally. And, you know, if it does break 172, there's not much resistance, man. Above like 158. There's really not. I mean, there's like a peak at like 186. Then above that, look, man, it's straight up, straight down. So that means like if you end up breaking these resistances, it's like the technicals. You're going to go straight up and you could very well fill a gap. I mean, I would think it's around 253 to 260. You know, that's where traders settled up and it gapped down. So, I mean, yeah, if the recovery is to continue and you eventually break 158, then yeah, Boeing could moon just based on the technicals where there is literally no resistance up or down. Okay, it's twig and thatch. This is a strong support resistance area, right? It was built over the course of multiple years, multi-year consolidation. So this, like, you think the probability is higher that this would, on the crash down, this would eventually hold up, even if you went to the bottom of it, which it went lower. Like, there was price action below it, but eventually, look where it is. You know, it's above this support. So when you don't have this type of consolidation, you know, it's like, I used to do the analogy all the time back in the day, where it's like you're a home builder, and your tools, you can have, like, to build your home on the beach. You can have brick and stone and mortar and, you know, titanium, which is like this kind of consolidation. But you could build your house on the beach. You know, a hurricane could come, and you only have twig and thatch. This is the type of, you know, these are the materials you're using to build your house. You know, because once that breaks, it could go straight down. Like, right? That's how when the crash happened, that's how it got down here. Okay, twig and thatch. Don't get wrecked by the bearish hurricane. Or it could be a bullish hurricane at this point, because, you know, bears did a terrible job of building consolidation on the way down. Okay, whatever. I haven't pulled that one out in a while. Let's go. We cool? Does that make sense, Fracid Man? Thanks, dude, again for the contribution. Let's go.
Bruh.
House building, cake baking. Yeah, John Doe. Hype for that. Here's the monthly. 1 day and 2 hours away from glory of a mega bullish candle, dude. Bullish reversal candle. Dang, dude, I've already been live for like an hour and a half. So well. Okay. So again, with the price at the, you know, and the relative strength index, and it's where it is now. I mean, there's a good chance that Bitcoin could go sideways or sell off, or eventually, I think, back test 84 to 8600, 8450. Because again, I said it at the beginning of the stream, said it today in the earlier stream, like, every support resistance on the way up's been tested as resistance, you know, at some point. Just like here, look, man, 6800. Major support resistance from history. Yeah, definitely regarded it. Support resistance. Look, support. This is even where it pivoted again to make a higher low here in that inverse head and shoulder stub. Right? And then it's like here, 7400 was tested and regarded as resistance. You eventually broke it. And then even Believe it or not, you back tested it once as support. Then rallied again, and then the next one, 77, 77, whatever. You tested it one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then eventually once you broke it, you went to the next one. But this time, here, you never tested it as resistance or support. So you'd think eventually this zone would be tested. Whether it's going to hold it and run to the upside, or if it's going to test it and then fail and then fall right back below it and come back down to 77, 77, right? Either way, it should test, okay? Oh, nice, Merlin, man. Yeah, Virgin Galactic, dude. Hold on a sec. Yeah, dude, take me to space, man, with Elon. Think about competitive, commercial, or, you know, whatever it is, commercial space travel. SpaceX versus Virgin Galactic or something. That'd be awesome. Competition breeds ingenuity, so we'll love it. It was like 2.5 earlier. It's almost like 4-hour uptime streaming today. It's just this coverage, and you are selling off now. Well, we hit a high today of 89.50. Well, currently we're at 8,700. So a little bit of FOMO. Got to be careful, man. Yeah, Catterday. It would just be a long plane ride. You'd just be in space, I guess, in the orbit. Dude, I got no idea, man. But either way, it would be freaking lit, at least the first time doing it. And there's only billions of people that exist that would like to experience it at least once. Probably plenty enough. I don't know, man. Like, that's... You gotta wonder, because there was like, what is it, like hypersonic flying, like with planes that used to exist. Like, it used to be an industry, but it proved to be too expensive for upkeep. So it was like, you know, people were taking it, paying the money, but then like it was so expensive to keep up with the ships and I guess the manpower, everything. And so it wasn't an equitable business, and so they stopped doing it. Not only that, it was like, you know, other problems with the hypersonic flying was where, you know, it would break windows and stuff on, like, you know, where airports were. It would fly in and just, you know, again, bust like windows everywhere because it was, you know, that shock wave. Concorde, is that it? Yeah. Too many sonic booms, that's what it was. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not too versed. I just remember that. So talk about it. Yeah, you could go to the International Space Station, man. I mean, that'd be cool. And think about, they could have like I don't know, man. Yeah, you could have attractions in space where they like create the International Space Station, but like a replica of it. And it could be like a tourist attraction. What? Then imagine after that, you could have like an International Space Station type-esque thing for all tourists, and then you could start having lodging. And then people could start literally going up, not just traveling, you know, around the atmosphere. You go in and like you and your girl, like you sleep there and eat there, you know, for a night, and then you go home. That would be so amazing. Hey, my cousin's, I think he's in Space Force now. Or he's like working on, he's like going to Space Force or something. I can't remember. I'd have to hit him up and ask him. Is space ice cream keto? No way, dude. Oh, it'd be amazing views, Danny, and that's the whole thing. It'd be incredible. So freaking close, man. I mean, you're so close. So like Bitcoin CME futures, right? Here it is. 91.75 is a gap. There's another gap at 10,235, believe it or not. And then there's another gap actually at 11,940. There are currently no gaps to the downside, at least in the short term, where you could argue that there was a gap here on one time scale that filled. No, it was on the GBTC chart where this happened. There was a gap filled there. Unreal, right? Anyway, I mean, it's almost like a square up, you know? So, and it's like support resistance too that held. Anyway, no gaps to the downside, but gaps to the upside. Interesting chat. The Von Braun Space Hotel Connect. Let's go. Okay, man. Well, I think it's good, man. I think it's been a good stream, you know, to cover, like, the end of the pump, I guess. I mean, it could come back, right? Asia's waking up now, and will continue to wake up. So the ball is in their court. So they could sell this off. They could pump it some more. But just know, historically, at, like, the 90s on the RSI, you know, you sometimes you would pull back to reset the oscillators at least somewhat before going again to higher prices. Hey man, maybe it's not done, dudes. Ryan, probably just either I have a New York strip or a ribeye. I'm not sure which one to get. I'll flip a coin. Yeah, it's been a good day, man. Very, very, very good day across most markets, man. Yeah, thanks for the 606 people still here, man. Thanks for the 468 freaking likes. Y'all are amazing. That's like crazy good. Thanks, Mr. Ozer. Elisov. Sorry about butchering your name. Solta, you want Vegeta? Sorry, man, we were close. Futures hit 9K, but spot price did not. How do I like my steak cooked? I used to like medium rare the most, but now I like mainly rare-ish, like a little bit more rare than medium rare, you know? Dude, I mean, something like a good piece, you know, a good cut like a ribeye or a New York strip, dude. It's just good. Spencer, really? Man, we've gotten some before. They're crazy good. Man, we've had 2,100 likes before. I think and we had 2,400 likes once. I think that was during the 14K pump or something crazy. What's up, Ronnie? Okay, new 4-hour candle. Well, there was one. Gold, man. Come on, dude. The bullish 5-0. It is your destiny to achieve 1,747 again. That is the target, man. All right, you're showing a slightly higher low here. But at the same time, you're showing a higher low than this low before it. So accumulation, 1714. Too much money injected into this world. Too much, man. So gold is a haven to that. Bullish 5-0. Be our guiding light in these trying, troubling times. Oh my God. All right, y'all. So that's been good. 87.66. This could continue to climb, right? Where we know on the weekly, remember the weekly, there's no overhead resistance until 9,617. Just look at it. Just look at the weekly and you tell me, man. Oh, sorry. Is this the wrong chart? Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, weekly. Show me where there's... Okay. There is the down sloping resistance. This is definitely something to not ignore. Because it's there. It's a supply line, potentially. Around 9,300. But the next horizontal line resistance is at 96.17. Look where we are. Historically, you never really reverse here on the weekly. There was that one time, I guess, but that was after an extremely nice run up where you had appreciated in value. You would appreciate in value 158%, but the thing is, same things here, right? But the thing is like you spent a week selling off and then you just completely bullishly engulfed and invalidated that sell off. Only after back testing old support resistance as support, so look out. 9,300 and 9,600 are the resistance points on the weekly. Monthly, tomorrow, bullish engulfing candle if you stay above 85.30. Daily, from the major high point from June 2019 to the low point 3,800. 50% retrace and no higher. No higher. Before I forget about it, the little upsloping flag broke out to the upside. Like a king, man. And you broke 7,800, you went to the next one and just blasted through it. So it's just crazy. I think you would eventually, maybe in time, back test 84, 8,500. Just as support. See what's up, okay? What a day indeed. Medium well, I don't know, dude. I just can't do it. It's just not my thing. People sometimes like disown other people that like different, temperatures of their steaks cooked. I don't really care. You can do whatever you want, man. So one more thing, I guess. So like here's the futures on Bitcoin. We just talked about 91.75 being a resistance. The poll exists. All right, we only have 96 votes. Maybe we have more? I don't know. Oh, 123 votes. Yeah, didn't update. So will the 91.75 CME futures gap fill before Friday? 69% of y'all said yes. 31% said no. I'll post this a couple more times so you can partake if you want to. All right, y'all. Keep on voting. I'll have this saved right now, just in case power goes out or something. So what a run, man. One of a handful of historical days where our oscillators are getting to levels that you normally never see. So don't, take days like this for granted. It's extremely euphoric, wonderful, but you just don't get many. So hopefully you've gained some clarity watching the stream on support resistance, all that. I'll be back later. Till then, respect the TA.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
That's pretty neat. Adios, turd nuggets.